Hey folks, so it looks like we lost our connection to YouTube. So I've restarted the link. I'm just about to send out the invites to all the others to get them back in here. So stand by and we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Right, I'll cut that off. So we are back. Apparently we were removed from YouTube. We did not lose connection. We were removed for violating some sort of a rule, for violating YouTube's terms of services. So
I
don't know what's happened there.
What was that for?
So
I don't understand.
yes.
Wasn't the music, was it?
I honestly don't know. So I'm sure that YouTube will not let us know. So anyway, we're back. So you can resend out the thingy to.
Yeah.
Back in.
Hi, Robert.
So
Hello.
yeah, to get on to Jamie Bones' question, that is the Tamiya copper. Let me zoom in on me. Tamiya copper. I don't know. Humbrol copper is going to be very, very similar. It won't be exactly the same. It will be similar. That's a little bit too red for a shell from a round. You are probably going to want something more along the lines of something like X31 Titan Gold, which is more of a yellowy metallic color. If I show you, because you can't really see it outside the bottle, it's that kind of color. Can you see that?
Yeah, Umbrella has a similar color to that, but
yeah,
it was about the 1-in-1 scale shell.
Yeah.
Because that would mean that the metal pigment in Humbrol, in the Humbrol Gold, is incredibly heavy.
Oh, you are echoing.
You need to turn one mic off.
Is it better now?
That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, but the pigments in Humbrol Gold, because it's a real metal flake, they are very heavy, which means that if you shake them and you are going to apply the paint straight from the bottle, which is very well possible, you soon come to the point where you have to shake it again because all the pigments dripped went to the bottom of the jar, and then you only have the binding agent of the paint.
Okay. So yeah, Jamie's saying he's found his Humbrol brass. So yeah, that's probably going to be pretty close with it being brass.
It's a good color and it dries very fast as well. But yeah, the pigment issue is a little bit of a thing. Certainly, if you have to paint big surfaces.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Mike is saying it might have been Bonnie Tyler playing in the background earlier on while we were removed by YouTube's algorithm.
Oh.
So yeah, so welcome back, everyone.
sorry, guys, that was the Dutch connection.
That's all right. There'll be a forfeit for you, Robert, but we'll work that out another time.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I shall be sending you my entire 1/35th scale figure collection for you to paint.
I was going to send 172.
So,
Is there a deadline to that?
Tuesday.
so yeah.
A week.
So they've not sent me any emails or anything. So we'll see what happens. See what happens.
So how do you know you were removed?
Well, Mike's got a picture saying this video has been removed due to copyright, due to, what was it Mike said? For this video has been removed for violating YouTube's terms of service. So, yeah, we shall see.
Carl, I think the problem is they don't know who you are, mate.
That's it. They just have no idea.
Honestly, it's
Yeah.
yeah.
So, hey ho.
Happens.
It does happen. So they'll learn, shall we say?
Oh yes.
They'll learn.
You have to.
Get a nieuwe bij?
Ja.
Still the face, I think.
So I believe there's somewhere where you can go and take a look to see if your channel's been naughty.
Yes, I think there is in the bits and pieces somewhere. So Malcolm Charles has just said, "Hi chaps, what's the news?"
Evening, Malcolm. Oh, we pimped your paper build while you were out and about as well.
Oh, did you?
We did, yes. So
Cool. Yeah, if there's anyone interested, then yeah, get involved.
indeed.
Malcolm and I will need all the support we possibly can, I think.
Yes. Yes, I shall have to have a look for that later on because this YouTube studio thing is just a minefield. It's just don't know where anything is. So yeah, I didn't mention that Revel got back to me
Oh yeah,
in the week,
Yes.
cool,
and they are sending out a replacement windscreen. So
nice.
happy days. So once that arrives, we can get on with the links.
Yeah, I knew
Forward to
that. I knew that would happen. Great service
Yeah.
from those guys.
Yeah, I was expecting to wait probably another 2 or 3 weeks before I heard anything, to be honest, with what's going on at the minute. But yeah, awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
There was no questions, nothing to say. Yeah, we will send out replacement.
Yeah,
You know,
give me your address.
even in text, you could hear the very German accent.
Please send me your address.
So yeah, no, it's good.
Excellent.
Good old Revel.
We do give the manufacturers a bit of grief, but some of them are pretty good.
Yes. Yeah.
Malcolm's just saying there that it's going to be a paper mashup.
Yeah.
Really doesn't know how far off from the truth it is.
So how long ago did that go off air? Because there was no bing, no noise, nothing.
I don't think it was that long, in fairness.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
I've got the YouTube open as well.
Yeah, I've got it open, but it's in another tab, so I don't see it.
Yeah, see, I've got it on my iPad, so
Same. That's why I suddenly saw it gone. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Oh well. Never mind. We are back now, so
indeed.
indeed. So how's the better half, James? She had a good day at work?
Yeah, been okay
Too much
today.
going on?
No, things have quietened down a little bit at her work, so
That's good.
thankfully. Yeah, there's they were hit quite badly, but they're bouncing back. I think would be the fairest thing to say.
Yeah.
The stress levels aren't as bad as anticipated either.
No.
So that's good, because she was very stressed about it all. But that seems to be under control. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, guys, I got a little question which I kind of forgot at the start of the chat, but as Rowdy is new, could you guys introduce yourself to him and where you're from, what you do, which channels you are from?
yeah, very good idea.
Yeah, go on, James. I'll let you start.
Oh,
But the
there's
authority of
always
being
one, and it's
host.
always me.
The authority of being host.
Yes. Right, so I'm James, or better known as the Model Officer, or not known at all. I run a YouTube channel called Model Officer, but also run a Facebook group called Model Officers Mess. The Model Officers Mess has been going now and the YouTube channel, in fact, has been going now for 4 years, just coming up to 4 years.
It's quite long.
So yeah, quite long. We've got just coming up to 2,000 members in the mess.
Okay.
And obviously not that many in the YouTube channel because I'm not as famous as Carl. I don't have my own M&Ms. Yeah, what do? I primarily love to do dioramas. I'm a bit of a pick a kit up, and if I can make it a lot more difficult, then I will, sort of person. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, and sorry, one other thing I need to add to that as well. Really, should do. I also volunteer for a charity called Models for Heroes. And what that is we bring therapeutic sessions using model making to ex-service personnel. Oh, well, serving and
that's a very good one.
yeah. So we do sessions, and we supply models and the equipment they need, etc. And somebody with a small amount of experience, which is where I come in, to guide people as they go. So there you go. That's me.
Very nice, man.
Cool. I can see Steve's concentrating on a decal at the minute, so I'll go next. So, my name's Carl. I run this channel that we're streaming on at the moment called Making Models. I've only been making models for 4 years. I started in 2016.
Okay.
And then created this channel early 2017 just to show people what I was learning as I was starting making models.
Yeah.
And I will build pretty much anything apart from cars. I've built one car and probably never ever build another one, possibly. So the same. I've got a Facebook group called Making Models, exactly the same. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yes, when this session is finished, I will search on Facebook. Then I'm gonna send an invitation for it.
Yep.
So this would be great. Then we have contact over Facebook.
Indeed, yes.
Indeed.
Yeah. So Steve.
Yeah, on same Totally Scale Models Facebook group page and the YouTube channel. I normally do sci-fi, but just recently I've been doing a bit of aircraft. So I've got this Tomcat. I've also got an A400 Airbus on the go as well. And
Yeah, which brand is it?
this is the Tamiya 148.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a nice build. I've only a couple of mistakes along the way, but that's me, not the kit. But yeah, so I think I've been modelling the same about 4 years. I did it once when I was a kid for a little bit, but that's about it. It was just like slap a load of paint on it, Humbrol paint, Airfix paint, and that's it. But yeah, so nothing huge.
Okay.
Thank you guys for the
Yes, thank you.
introduction.
And yourself?
Well, I'm 33 years old. Building from since I was 7. Only aircraft yet. Looking for a Ford GT40 to build. That's the only car I'm gonna build in my life. But the rest is all Luftwaffe. It's also German aircraft, and that's where I'm stuck for a few years right now.
Totally good.
Yeah, well, I'm sharing a lot by Facebook. Well, I can show some.
Yeah, that's cool.
He does nice racks. This is my last creation. Well, you might have seen it on Facebook.
Hold on a moment. There we go. Boom.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, that's nice. Very nice. Wow. A lot of detail there.
Oh yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, well, the details are not good shown on the phone, I think. No, well, that's why I want to get a member of the Facebook groups to post the better pics on it. Just a second. This one.
Oh. Ooh. Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
Very nice.
Oh, behave.
Yeah, well, I've got better pictures on Facebook. This is not the best light I have here.
We've got another Robert
Yeah.
for aeroplanes.
Yeah.
Everything can be damaged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Learn it from Robert.
Oh, yeah, I know. I know everything can be
Yeah.
damaged. You've seen my models.
Indeed.
And I'm just trying to make them look good.
And I've got this one.
I'm just going to stick them together.
Very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice. So Malcolm's got a question for
No.
Robert.
Okay, well, come on.
So Malcolm wants to know which paints are being used for your little figure. Which paints are you using?
Well, with brush paint, I'm a bit of an oddity at the moment because I'm still one of those Humbrol users. And I still think it's the best brushable paint in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, it's nigh on indestructible because you can drop your model and your model will be damaged. and it will be broken apart, but the paint will still be on it.
Yeah.
And that's I do all brush painting by Humbrol, and the airbrush I do that with Tamiya acrylics. And
Nice.
that's if you know the techniques, and I paint everything wet on wet, so there's not during the whole painting session there is not one layer that completely dries.
Uh-huh.
And you can do amazing effects with that are simply impossible to do with acrylics.
Yeah.
I hope that answers your question.
Excellent. Yeah, Malcolm's saying lots of hate for Humbrol out there, but it's sturdy and cheap.
It certainly is. It's
Yeah,
only,
but it's
only
also,
very recently that I've gone on to acrylics. I used to use Humbrol all the time.
Mm-hmm. Never tried them myself. That's a little blue pots, isn't it? Or is that Raval?
No, that's Ravel. The little tins of the Humbrol.
Okay.
that's these little jars. Let's
Ah,
see if
yeah.
Right up.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
I probably have. That's another really cool thing about Humbrol, is that especially if you have the older series, and I'm looking if I have a tin with me, but the stuff never goes bad because of the chemical substances in it, which these days will, if they would have made it like this in this day and age, it probably would have a warning that it would give you 3 heads or something.
Uh-huh.
But this is a proper old tin from, I think, early 90s.
1890.
Yeah, 1890. No, from the early 90s, and the components that made this paint makes that it never goes bad.
Yeah.
So it's just all the pigments will be sunk to the bottom, but if you stir it up, it will be just as good as the day it was bought.
Yeah.
And it dries absolutely flat and fast.
Mm.
So whenever you
Okay.
see the old Humbrol tins, it pays to just scoop them up and use them.
Worthwhile then. I'll think about that if I ever spot any. Don't they sell them in Hobbycraft? Humbrol paint.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, I've got mine. The tins I've got underneath the desk are from the 80s.
Oh, okay.
Because that's when I used to use them. Well, no, that's not. When I was a child, I bought lots of paint and made models. But I've never thrown any away unless they finished.
Yeah.
And they're fine. There's nothing wrong with them at all. Open them up, give them a stir, and you're good to go.
Interesting. Interesting. So we're back up to 13 watching. So say hello again and let us know what you're working on.
Hello all. Thanks
No,
for sticking with
I
us.
can't find that setting in my YouTube channel to show you if you've received a strike or not. So I shall take a look off air. See if it will show me.
I've got the new Star Wars DVD the other day.
Oh, is it out? Is it?
Yeah.
Do you any idea when it's coming on the Disney Channel?
No idea.
Yeah.
It's only £10. The disc's only £10. Tesco's.
Yeah, it'll be on Disney Channel soon. I pay a subscription for that.
Yeah, I got the Disney Channel. Yeah.
I have actually watched it. Well, I've watched half of it. I fell asleep halfway through it.
Oh,
What film are we talking about?
The last Star Wars, the last Skywalker film. I can't remember what it's called now.
Oh, okay.
What was it called, Steve?
The Last in
Rise
the
of
Series.
Skywalker.
The Rise of Skywalker.
Okay. I watched The Mandalorian today,
Okay.
and do you know? Remember we had a conversation about it, and I said I wasn't all that impressed.
Uh huh.
I'm sort of like, nah. I like this one. This
Yeah,
episode.
which one was it?
Episode 7.
Episode 7. Okay.
I liked it. It's grown in me.
Yes, they did the spoof trailer for season 2. I think a couple of weeks ago.
All right.
It was done by IGN. It was an official trailer,
Mm-hmm.
but it was a spoof.
Okay.
So, oh, Malcolm's asking what you thin the paint with, Robert.
With turpentine from the do-it-yourself store.
There we go.
1 jerry can, 5 liter will last your life.
So Malcolm was saying James has spoken, which is a reference to the Mandalorian. Don't forget that that's what the Ugnaught says.
Mhm.
I have
Yeah.
spoken.
I've spoken.
Oh, it's good.
Is that a comparison to how I look? It's not, is it?
Definitely not.
No.
You're a little bit too tall to be an Ugnaught.
Ah, okay. So it's just the height thing, is it? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Everything else looks identical.
Helemaal gedaan.
I think I might go and buy some of those glasses now.
Neem ik dan horizontaal lijn op.
Stipjes, heel lichte stipjes.
He's not doing what I think he's doing, is he?
No, no.
No, because if I get 3 copyright strikes at once, that's me gone. Done. YouTube gone forever. Right, won't let me create a new channel or nothing.
Oh, really?
Yep, you get 3 copyright strikes, that's you banned from YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Oh. But if you get a copyright strike, apparently it expires in 90 days.
So you can be naughty multiple times, just not.
You can be naughty twice, but then you've got to behave yourself for 90 days.
Right, gotcha.
I'm still trying to work out what it could have been, unless it was that music.
It's got to be. It's the only thing.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else.
It took the algorithm a while to catch up, like.
Yeah.
Must be some big computer monitoring all these YouTube videos and live streams for that stuff.
Right, guys, I'm out of the picture for a minute to satisfy my addiction. Yeah, but
Okay.
See you in a minute. Yeah, Malcolm's saying you can appeal against the strikes. So it'd be nice if we knew what the strike was for, but yeah, I can't find anything on the studio to show me what the strike is.
Oh, you
Oh dear.
Oh, would you look at that?
Oh, would you look at that?
Loving wife brought me a cup of coffee.
Oh, spoilt you are. Spoilt.
Oh, yes. And in the correct mug.
Well,
well, that video's not showing up in the list, so yeah, it's gone.
That's harsh.
totally removed. It's a bummer, that is.
Saw a clip for Cannonball Run the other day. It's a film I've not seen for a long time. Just fancy watching that.
Cannonball, yes.
Classic film.
Do you know, I sat and watched Deer Hunter the other night.
Deer
That's
Hunter.
a film
What's
I've
that
not
one?
watched for a long, long time.
Yeah. Deer Hunter. What's that about?
Deer Hunter is about a small town, steel town. No, yeah, that still didn't make sense. But anyway, in America, where a group of friends go off to Vietnam, it's when they come back, and their journey, basically. It's got Al Pacino. No, it's not Al Pacino, is it? Oh, what's the guy's name? I'm gonna have to Google it because I can't remember. We lost Steve. We've lost Steve.
We lost Steve again, have we?
Has he popped out before?
He did drop
No.
out earlier on, yes.
Oh,
So Malcolm's saying, click on Creator Studio under Video Manager tab. Click on Copyright Licenses. So let's have a look. So I'm in Channel Dashboard. Can't see anything that says Copyright Licenses. Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo.
oh, come on, you're kidding me. think there might be problems with the internet tonight, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I know my computer can play about, but this, I can't believe it's taken as long as it is.
Nope, I can't see anything that says copyright. I'm just being blind, I think.
So you got Robert De Niro in Deer Hunter, Christopher Walken, John Savage, Meryl Streep.
I'm trying to think of the film. I can't.
The reason it's got the title of Deer Hunter is it's because they go deer hunting.
Yeah.
And it's three friends who joined the army in Vietnam and later captured by the enemy forces and managed to escape.
Right.
But they're soon separated, and Christopher Walken gets himself into a game basically in Vietnam.
I'm
Where he,
Googling it now. Deer Hunter.
Russian roulette is the game.
Oh, okay.
Does that ring a bell?
I'm looking at the pictures now, and some of the pictures do ring a bell. Yes.
Yeah, very good film.
Okay, I'll have to have a look for that. I think I've watched it. You say the Russian roulette scene is memorable.
Yes, yeah, it's very, very, very graphic for its time as well. Yeah, it's a little bit like Platoon. Platoon's another good film.
Yes.
No matter how many times you watch that, you always see something you didn't see the first time around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, today I went to after our chat of last week of camera equipment as such. I went to the media market today in close to us, and there was something that I hadn't thought about with this whole Corona thing. But because everybody is working from home, all the webcams are sold out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I've been looking into it, but I will probably later on invest some money in some cams, and then stream my stuff. Will be the ultimate slow TV. I mean, sometimes the viewer can be lucky that I'm doing something that does big progress, but in other cases it will be just a big bald man putting small lines on a figure for hours on end.
Sounds like he's going to hijack my camera.
What?
So it sounds like you're going to hijack my camera. Big fat bald man drawing lines.
Well, I really don't need your help for that aspect.
Yeah. No, I'm going to stop this now because I'm going round and round in circles.
You're right.
I'm trying to find this, whether it's actually a copyright strike or not, but there's nowhere to see a copyright. Malcolm's saying it's under the Creator Studio, under Video Manager tab, but I don't have a Video Manager tab. I have a Videos tab and it shows me all my videos, but not one for managing my videos, which seems a bit odd.
That's very odd.
Yeah.
Well, you must have it.
No. So I can go to YouTube Studio, and then down the left-hand side, it's got the dashboard, videos, playlists, analytics, comments, subtitles, monetization, audio library, and that's it. So,
let me have a look. What did you say? Go YouTube Studio.
So Malcolm's saying go to, where is it? Go to Creator Studio.
Right, yeah.
Which is now called, what's it called now? YouTube Studio.
Yeah.
Because I think you can't get into Creator Studio anymore. It's locked on this now, isn't it? Then under Video Manager tab, click on Copyright License. There is no Video Manager tab. Unless, of course, I'm being blind, which I usually am. I can't see my backside from my elbow, to be honest. Because my glasses are filthy, again.
Right, so if you go into videos...
Right.
Is the video there?
No.
Right.
Even if I click on the Live tab.
Because if you look across the top of the videos,
Yeah.
and columns, you've got visibility restrictions.
Yeah.
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 The date, the views,
Yes.
comment, dislikes. I think you find it's in the restrictions part. But with the StreamYard, I seem to remember your live videos don't come up.
It's showing this one. The one we're in live now.
Yeah, no, when it's live, yes, it will show it, but when it's not live, it doesn't.
Ah.
And I don't know why. I'm just double checking what I'm saying is correct. I'm just looking on on my list. So that would be week 10. That would be the one there. So yeah, in my playlist, it's there. But if I look in on my videos, it's not.
Yeah.
So I've never quite understood why they do that.
Yeah.
I guess what it is, Carl, is that if you look at the channel videos, you've got uploads and live, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I'm currently on the Live tab. It's showing this one.
You've not uploaded it. It was something you created live.
Yeah.
But none of my Oh, hang on a minute. Let's...
Anywho, like I say, we'll look at that later. It's 10:30 already. We are zooming along.
It's almost midnight here.
Yeah, it's 1 hour
Yeah.
later.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Oh. So Alex is saying it was a copyright strike because that bloke sounds too much like the Count on Sesame Street.
Oh, Steve's back. You all right, Steve? Sorry, buddy.
Shows them actually missed me.
Oh.
Now then. Now then.
I've just found the last stream I did in the live section of the videos,
Yes.
which I've
Yeah,
never seen in there before.
Okay.
That's very weird.
So Jamie Bones away. He's got to go now. Catch the rest of the stream when it becomes a video. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be on for very much longer, Jamie. So thank you very much for coming along.
Indeed, Jamie. Take care.
Hopefully see you next week.
Yeah, it'll be yourself hosting next week, Steve.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On total scale models.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's put these paints away.
So what you guys got planned for tomorrow?
Tomorrow, Sunday. Not a lot. Pretty much the same as I've done today, probably. Nothing.
I've got to do dinner tomorrow. Cook some roast dinner.
Roast dinner. Lovely. How about yourself, Robert? What you got planned for tomorrow?
Well, probably doing some work in the garden to get that looking a bit decent.
Uh-huh.
And well, I probably will continue to paint further on my Jack Sparrow figure
Have you got
because that's a
anything,
nice thing to do.
have you got anything else on the go, or is it just you all concentrating on Jack?
No. I have 4 projects on the go.
Only 4?
Two of which are for magazines. So
Oh, that's right. Yes.
I've got the big Hanover, the Winged Wings Observer Bomber,
Nice.
and the Ford diorama, the Pirates of the Caribbean scene, and then I also have a diorama with a lot of French World War I soldiers cowering behind a French tank because of a sniper.
Yeah, very nice.
Oh, it's not because they're French. It's because they're being shot at.
Are you going to do a ricochet shot off the tank?
No, it's there was during World War I there was a small industry creating paper mache heads to lure out snipers to give the precision away.
Oh.
And there is a French sniper team who are using one of those heads to lure the sniper. So one guy is standing more or less at the back of the tank holding the head just up. And the head is actually getting hit, and at the front there is a French sniper that is aiming.
Looking for the sniper, yeah.
Yep.
That's cool.
That's a very good idea.
And the tank itself is is a disabled French Renault FT,
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
and it's stuck in a bit of trench, and I'm trying to give the idea that the French are working on an advance, so it's very crowded in that bit of trench with people coming in and people that have been hit.
I'll bet.
It's 9 figures in total on a diorama, pretty much the size of a postcard.
Yeah,
Wow.
you see, you said I make things difficult.
But you do.
Yeah, but
No,
it's fun.
Yep. How about yourself, Rudy? What are your plans for tomorrow?
Was yours for Rowdy, wasn't it?
Yeah, Rowdy.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, well, I put my mic
Sorry.
off because of the acceleration. I started skateboarding again.
Oh,
Used to
Nice.
be a sponsored skateboarder a few years ago, a lot of years ago. And now I find my old friends back, and yeah, well, we met again, and now we got a crew back.
nice.
So yeah, I'm gonna skateboarding tomorrow.
So you're reliving your youth tomorrow.
Sorry?
You're living your youth tomorrow.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I will, and I do.
Excellent.
So,
Well, I will be in the garden throwing more things away, hopefully tomorrow.
is it a mess?
No, it's not actually. It's just that I'm pretty bad in. I don't. I like if I use a piece of wood and there's an off cut, I keep that piece of wood because you never know. I might use it in the future.
More than.
And yeah, you end up with a garage full of pieces of wood.
Yeah.
Which can be handy when you're doing dioramas. Getting a base is really easy because you
Yeah.
just go and shed and pick a piece of wood. But yeah, no, I've decided that I really need to have a real big clear out. So all the things that I've stored away that I like for example, we had a greenhouse.
Yeah.
We got very badly damaged in a storm we had.
Yeah.
And I packed it all away into a garage because I was going to fix it. And that was 6 or 7 years ago.
Many moons ago.
Yeah. So that's now all in a big container ready to go off to the scrapyard.
Okay.
Yeah, so just unhoarding, I think, would be the right place. But in the process, I've done some good deeds today because I'm in the garage. I found a lawnmower that I didn't know I had.
Wow.
So I put it on Facebook to say to anyone locally that if they wanted a lawnmower, I wasn't aware whether it was working or not, but if you wanted it for spares or whatever, come and get it. It's yours. And the guy come and got it, and half an hour later he sent me a message saying, thanks, it works fine.
Oh shit.
So no, I'm sort of disappointed, but in a way I'm not, because it's done someone a favour, so it's good.
Oh yeah.
And I've said to the guy that if he does sell it, I'm not asking if he is or not. I don't care. But if he does sell it, just give some of what he makes to a charity, and that's fine. I'll never hear whether he does or doesn't anyway, so it doesn't really make any difference.
Yeah.
No.
I also had a galvanised metal table for the greenhouse, which has seen better days. In fairness, it's quite beaten. But that was also on the same post, and someone's coming to pick that up tomorrow. So
Happy days.
that's good. I've done 2 people a favour. My neighbours had a gazebo, which was exactly the same as mine. that I was going to throw away purely because the last time I tried putting it up, I got angry with it and broke 2 poles. Apparently, they don't react very well when you wrap them around your head. And I spoke to my neighbour and said, "Have you still got your gazebo?" And he said, "No, a couple of my poles are broken, a bit rusty." So I said, "Well, there you go. There's a bag full of poles. Good luck." So he's over the moon because now he can put his gazebo up. So yeah, it's been a share the love, you know.
Indeed, yes.
And like Malcolm says, he's quite right. I've got a skip, and there is the obligatory mattress and kitchen sink in there. And this is not someone else putting in. It's from my garden. Well, not the mattress, but the kitchen sink is. Yeah.
It reminds me a bit of when we cleaned our garden a couple of years back. It was quite overgrown with those climbing plants, the ivy.
Yeah.
And we actually found a whole shed bed.
Shed base?
Huh?
Did you say shed base?
No, a whole shed back.
Oh, okay.
And we also found
The gate to Narnia?
refrigerator. No, we found a refrigerator bag, but I couldn't remember what was in it before the power before it broke down. So I actually didn't dare to open it.
No.
So what we did was we loaded it in we just wrapped it in this cling film for big pellets, so it was completely closed. Put it in the car, went to the council wharf, shoved it in one of the containers, and just drove off quickly. It was somebody else's problem then. Huh?
Body found in local skip.
Quite possibly, but I would not have put it in.
I'm not sure that defence is going to hold up in court, Robert, but
we'll see. I just act like Trump then. He seems to get away with a lot of shit.
Yeah, just drink bleach, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Great idea.
Make sure you get the right brand, though.
Yeah.
It's all about the advertising revenue.
Oh, God, can you imagine if that's what it's about? Scary.
I think it was taken a little bit out of context as well. If you actually watch what he actually said.
Yeah, if you watch it, you can clearly see he's being sarcastic, and you can clearly see that, in fairness, he's talking to his chief medical officer in a way which is basically a case of they think I'm an idiot, which is true. We do. But it's just not. Unfortunately, he's just not in that position, is he?
No, he's not in a position to say things like that.
He has to roll his eyes and go, "Oh, this is so frustrating. I'll repeat myself yet again."
Well, what amazes me the most is, that if you need something like, an open heart surgery or something, something that's really, really difficult. And then you suddenly come to the choice where people say, do you want a surgeon to do it? Or shall we call Hank from the garage next door? Because he has some bright ideas on open heart surgery. There's literally nobody in the world at that point says, yeah, let's bring in Hank.
Let's give Hank a go.
Nobody does that. And suddenly we have the situation in which we have an open place for the president of the biggest country in the world, and who do they bring in? Hank. It really beggars belief.
I'm not sure Trump would be very happy with being called Hank.
I don't care. It's an idiot.
Well, I'm not sure. I know what you mean.
Fortunately, being an idiot's not against the law.
No.
Not
No,
yet,
I-
anyway.
I'd have been locked up many years ago otherwise.
Oh dear.
Bless him. Well, you've got to give him something, and at the end of the day, he is entertainment value.
Yeah.
And at the moment, because Boris isn't around, we do need something.
Yeah.
Is Boris still sick?
Yeah, he's planning. Well, they say he's sick. Either that, or he's planning his wedding. One or the other.
Or is he just having an extended holiday or something?
Oh no, I'm sure he's not doing that.
Well, it is coming up to 10 to 11. We currently have 9 folks watching. So we are going to start to wind this up. So we will go through everyone and see what they've managed to get done this evening. And then we will call it quits. So we shall start with, in order of appearance, we shall start with Mr. James Skiffins.
Oh. So, I showed you one figure that I'd done. And out of the, 11 that I've got to do, I'm halfway through doing number 2.
Very
And of
nice.
course, now I'm not prepared.
There we go. It
There we
focused.
go.
Oh, nice.
And,
Great job.
This one is particularly good because he's got a toupee on that I've made for him.
I thought it was a roughed up pancake.
Yeah, so yeah, it's coming along.
It's looking good.
Two figures,
Yeah,
almost done.
excellent. So next in the list is Mr. Robert. So Robert, what have you managed to get done this evening?
I'm going to see if I can get this in view in a decent way. But
There we go.
I've painted about 10,000 little lines on the coat of Mr. Sparrow. But it's I think it's very difficult to see.
You can sort of see something.
I think this is the best shot I can get at the moment.
Yeah.
And that's about it for this evening.
Did you manage to finish his under jacket last week?
Yeah.
Because you'd only
that's-
done the one part.
I made it a bit more blue.
Uh-huh.
Let me see there. Come on, focus. It's the only interesting bit of you.
Yeah, it's not going to... Oh, it almost did it then.
Almost.
Very
Wait,
close.
let me see.
There.
But, oh,
It's very good.
It's focused beautifully on your hand.
yes,
Yeah, I bet it.
There we are.
beautiful,
Yeah. Very, very nice.
beautiful.
Excellent. Excellent work. Excellent. So, and next on the list is Mr. Rowdy. Oh,
Yes, well, the only thing I did was making the engine cowling correct.
yeah.
It contains 8 parts in total. A bit of sanding and yeah, making it fit. And that's all I did tonight.
It's amazing how quickly it goes, isn't it? Excellent. And last but not least is Mr. Steve.
Yeah, I've finished all the decals on the side of the Tomcat now.
Nice.
Great.
Yeah, she's got all the decals on now.
Lovely. That's a cracking job made on that, Steve.
Very nice, Steve.
Coming along. It's on the top as well. And I've done the engine exhausts as well. You can see them.
Oh,
Nice one.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah.
Those
very
black-
nice.
They're all decals.
Are they?
Yeah, they are all decals, those black bits.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've done all them. And then I've just started to paint some of the interior cockpit bits which I need to put in. And then I'm going to batten down the cockpit.
Excellent.
So yeah, that's me now. Tonight.
So Andy McLeish has just come and says, hello again, folks. Irony, I'm watching Pirates of the Caribbean right now.
Excellent choice of movie.
Yeah. So myself, all as I've managed to do tonight is get the smoke launchers into the launcher.
Nice.
No.
Good job.
And we put the handrails onto the wheel cover. They've still got the nubs fitted. I cut them off once the glue is dried so they don't go anywhere, and then they're very easy to sand down once they're glued in place. So I leave
Oh,
the
yeah,
nubs on
smart.
and then take the nubs off after, once they're fully dry.
Mhm.
And we managed to get the last two lifting points on the back of the upper hull. These two here. So,
Very
Well
nice.
detailed.
Very nice.
so yeah. So there's still some bits and bobs to do on that, but yeah, and that's all I've managed to get done this evening.
You got some bits done then. It's all right.
So yeah, I got a few little bits and bobs done, but not a massive amount. But yeah,
It's always hard when you're hosting.
Yeah, when you're
indeed, yes, especially when the stream gets aborted halfway through.
Yes.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Yeah, that's a first. Woohoo!
Yeah.
So there we go. That is us done for this week. So first and foremost, thank you everybody that's joined us this evening on the live stream itself. So thanks to James, Steve, Rowdy, Robert. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming along.
Yeah, thank you as well.
It was very nice again.
Yeah. So we are here next week. So I'm sure the invitation extends again. I'm
Yep.
sure the other
Yeah,
guys
would
will
be great.
agree.
For sure.
So. Oh, a quick question before we do go. Andy's asking, where did you get the Captain Jack figure from?
It's from a company called Ninth Gate Miniatures. Let me see. If you could switch to the camera
Yep.
again.
There
I
we
will
go.
bring it closer to the box.
So there we go. There
There
we
you go. Lovely.
It's a company from the UK, and they do a whole range of Pirates of the Caribbean themed figures, and they're
Robert?
3D designed, and they're absolutely gorgeous.
Robert,
There
just
we go.
just put your figure next to the box like you did a second ago.
Let me see if I can get it into. Oh my god, this is so awkward. And now it doesn't want to focus, of course.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
No.
Yes.
Almost.
It's a 75 millimeter figure.
Oh, there you go.
Very nice. Very, very nice indeed.
Let me
looking
wait.
good.
To give you a better idea, I will put a bar of Corona Apocalypse Gold next to it.
Oh dear.
I
Oh,
like
dear,
it.
dear. Right, so folks, we've thanked everybody in here, and now thank you to all of you for tuning in and joining in, letting us know what you're up to, and getting involved with chat. It has again been a great weekend, apart from the little
thank
blip
you guys for
in
saying.
the middle. We, of course, will be back next week. Now, don't forget, tomorrow is a busy day. We've got the Sunday Brunch Boys at 12:30. That is Colin and Dave over on Festa 67's channel. After that, we have, I do believe, Mr. Fox goes live on Warhammer Sundays. And then in the evening, I'm not sure if Mike is doing a live stream in between, but there's a good chance. Then we have Chris over at Gross Models goes live at 7:30. So lots and lots to do tomorrow. So once more, thank you all again for tuning in. As always, be good,
Bye
be
bye.
safe,
Bye, yeah.
and as always, keep making models. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Cheers.